Alright, so I went ahead and cut the heads of the bolts off, and we ground it down so they are flush. I got some wood glue. We're going to put a little bit of wood glue on here because I know we have the screws and everything on, but we want to hold really good because we don't want to have to come back off. So I'm going to put a little bit of wood glue on it, and it's just Elmer's wood glue. And we're not going to put a lot so it drips off whatever. We'll just put it on and go about it. You know, it ain't nothing major. Alright, one of the things I want to do is I'm taking a block and I'm going to sand the edges, because where we did cut it cut it good, but you know, it was a circular saw, so it did leave like the little circle of the teeth and some spots. Most places did good. I think the only really is just up here at the top. But we're going to sand it down. And if it is a little spots that we didn't perfectly straight, this will help it. So I'm going to go ahead and sand it down. Make sure all the screws are flush mounted. Basically what I did was I didn't drill a hole. This is kind of soft wood. So I went and drilled it all the way down to the, we pre-drilled, put the screw in. When I got the screw close, you see in the last video, close to here, I just put a lot of pressure on the drill and just went slow so I could sink them down so they're flush. Alright, if you still don't know what we're doing, we are building a back panel for my truck. Right here, I'll measure down to how far we're going. That has a little chip here. I had a default when I got the board. But this is just an extra scrap piece. But right here, we're going to have an overhang just like this, but it's going to be longer. It's going to go up on my truck where you have the wall. It's flat and it comes up like that. And that's where the seat hooked on. So we're going to have this, so we have the flat here. And then we'll have this to go up over the overhang. So everything will be all uniform and everything. So I think it's, it doesn't look like anything special right now. But you'll see what I'm doing. Alright, so we have a piece that we're going to use here. This is 12 inches wide. It's actually a little bit longer, so I brought it down to the 2-inch mark, because this is 2 inches from here to here. I want to have it right there because our overhang is going to go on this 2 inches. Since I already had a line drawn, might as well. This is kind of my plan. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully my camera lens ain't dirty. Right here you have the diamond. So this square right here is that. It's a beautiful little square. Alright, so we're going to have these edges beveled right here. And this little tool is going to do it. It's going to put a edge on that. Right there, it's going to be just like this. I have the Colossus logo, which is, I think I showed it in the other video. After everything falls out, this. So this right here. I think my drawing of this logo turned out pretty good. I think it looks exactly. Anyway, so that'll be in the middle of it. And then, of course, we'll put Colossus because I've got these little number things here. So, what we need to do now is figure out what kind of diamond we want and the measurements. So, I'm going to go ahead and start on that. Alright, so we have got our middle done. Now, we lined it up, we found where the center is. It don't look like it's centered because this line throws me off. Seeing that line, and I'm like, oh, it don't look like it's centered, but it is. Like, measure it, it's exactly right. And we got a line going down in the middle. So basically, right now, I want to find out what I want to do to my... Where did I put my paper at? Oh. How I want to do my diamond. So we're going to do something like this, but I don't know. It's like I do want to try to keep it up top because I know we're going to have a console, but I can't make the console come down, or we can build another one of these when we do it. We don't know. But I do want to have a diamond with some lights in it, something to be all flashy, and people go, ooh, ah. You know, that's what I'm going for. The ooh, ah, feel this. One is I'm actually put like a picture frame around this. I know not to go out of that line because we do want to put a bevel on this, so I don't want to bring a diamond all the way up to here, and then you put a bevel, it kind of destroys it. So I'm putting this ruler is a 1 inch wide all the way around, so we're going to do a 1 inch picture frame type deal all the way around. Basically just line it up, make sure everything's good. And mark across. Well, let's do that again so I can hold it better. Alright, let's go ahead and we can mark it across. Alright, so we have there, and we'll come over here, and we got to finish this one up. So basically, I know not to go past this mark. So what I'm going to do is, I'm still plotting out. I think I kind of got what size of the diamond I want, because all we have to do is make 4 points, take your ruler and go toward it, and then we have our diamond. So I'm working on how far out and everything I want to go, because, you know, I don't want it to come too close to this. So we'll have to work on that. So I'm going to go ahead and draw and make a couple smiley faces, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I've got our marks marked out. This is from the picture frame is like, it's 7.5 inches, 7.5 inches. Here it's an inch and an inch. So now all we got to do is follow our, if you can see that, mark lines. All we have to do is take the ruler to each line. So let's go ahead and do it. Because the seats are going to cover up most of this, I just want something right in the middle, just, you know, just look real cool right there. I think that'll look good. And this stuff right here is a sticker crap that I'll have to sand off eventually before we paint it. But I think that looks pretty good. We got our little diamond going on. Alright, so basically I did like a little rough cut. I did put a bigger blade on my saw because I usually use a smaller one. And a smaller one with thicker wood tends to bow when you're cutting it, or it kind of, the bottom of it kind of like wanders. So I use a bigger thing. I think we cut it out perfect. I mean, now I'm going to go back. I was going to use my router, but I think I used my saw. I'm like 99% confident I can probably stay on the line because I use my saw every day. And 1% is I cut my fingers off. Let's hope we do 100% and gets it perfect. But now we're going to cut it, and I want it to be a sharp angle at every angle, so I won't be able to get that with the actual the bit on the router. So I'm going to do it with the saw to get it perfect. Well, I mean not perfect, but I'm going to go ahead and clamp this down and do it. I'm not going to do it on camera just in case I mess up, because if I mess up, then this will be a new piece and look perfect because I went behind the scenes and made another one. Not really. I will let you know because I'll probably be mad. Bam! What? I swear it's straight if it doesn't look like it on camera. A lot of times stuff looks like it's not straight, but it actually is. You put the ruler up to it. The cuts are straight. Put over here. The cuts are straight. Get the ruler lined up. The ruler might be curved. I'm kidding. Alright, so basically that's what we have right there. We have our diamond. Alright, so now to actually get that like sit down flush look that I'm wanting all the way around, we will put this in our router, my router table, which is under there, under all that stuff. Put that on there, and we will take a straight piece of this wood over here, make sure it's straight, double side tape it like on here. So basically you have to, like, if you want to do like two sides at one time, you take it and come up here, then you may up here, because we'll turn this over and then we'll take this and put it on the router table, and this will follow the straight edge up top and router this all the way in here. So when we flip it over, we'll have that, and then this will be beveled too. I think we're just doing this and this. Might do the bottom too though, because this right here won't be, so I think it'll blend in some too. Might do the bottom, don't know. I am going to try it on a couple scrap pieces first. But basically after we get that, then we can start working on like the lighting and everything in here. Under here is what's going to happen. That's where all the magic's going to happen. But I want to get the diamond fixed first, so I want to go ahead and router this out. So let's set the machine up and do some routering.